Hello, this is Sienna, and today's game will actually be between TS and DC, which are our very own Dota Commentary's team. This is the semifinals for the Dotalicious Summer Tournament qualifiers, number 14. This is a really exciting game. I saw it live, but today we have Hobbs and Doc commentating it for us. Yeah, that's
Hello.
Hobbs. And that's Doc. And on with the game.
And this DC is our own Dota commentary team leader. The team leader is Sexy Bambo, and as most of you guys know, Nebula is best buddy with Sexy Bambo. There's a couple of Dota dailies with him. I haven't seen all of his game. I remember seeing his tiny game, and it was all the rage. Everyone loved him, and Sexy Bambo at that point was in another clan, and that clan broke up or went inactive. And then when Sexy Bambo came back, he loved us so much that he actually named the clan with our name, and we pretty much sponsored him, even though we don't really give him any money. We just give him love and adulation. But I mean, it's pretty cool. Like we actually have our own official clan now, and this is like as Sienna said, this is the semifinal of The Stranger, which is TS, versus DC, which is Dota Commentaries, and we have a lot of standard bands. And what do you think about any of the bands right on top of your head?
Well, just right off the bat, we have some really common bands like Clockwork, Lich, and Volker. Yeah, but Shadow Demon is definitely worth the ban in this new patch as well. It's actually one of the heroes that I'm trying out quite often in my pub games right now. It's really fun playing him because if you manage to stack up four stacks on someone with that poison, you just own the crap out of it. And wait, but I'm not getting this Lycan ban though. Maybe it just didn't like the demon, whatever.
Isn't this Is this the version where they buffed up all the melee heroes? So that's why they banned Lycan, because they buffed up the wolves, and you know how like melee heroes now have higher regeneration, lower, they're slimmer now and stuff. And they don't.
Yeah.
I think this is why they banned Lycan. I still haven't played Lycan too often, so I don't know what's so imp about him. And I remember when I did a commentary with Judgy, they also banned Lycan, or I mean not them, but the other team. So yeah, Dark's the thing about Shadow Demon is that I think he's probably one of the strongest solo men. Like, I can't really think of any other hero that can actually beat him except for maybe Bane, because it's that disruption is just so annoying. And when he turns level 6, if you don't have some sort of escape mechanism, then you die from his entire combo.
Yeah, actually, I think Lich can outlane him at mid because as Lich you can probably first of all, Shadow Demon is a glass cannon. Even though he's really strong, he's actually fairly weak himself.
Right, but he has good range.
Also, he does.
550. Yeah,
but Lich will always be able to have a higher level over him before 6. So by the time Shadow Demon hits 5, Lich will already be level 6. So Shadow Demon on the other hand has to be careful. And yeah, like usually that's the case with Lich, is that if you're going against the Lich is going to be a higher level than him, so Lich will not be concerned about the Shadow Demon hitting 6, because Lich will be like way higher level than that by the time Shadow Demon hits it. But look at the picks right now. We have our first pick, and yeah, I was going to get to that. Thank you very much. But Kev on their team has managed to pick Weaver and Earthshaker, so they have some pretty good AoE and chasing power right there. And yeah, so CM and Tiny, I think that's actually a pretty good combo as well, because the CM is just one of my favorite supports. Even though she's really weak and completely useless in the late game, her aura is just way too awesome, especially for heroes such as Winrar, because she actually requires a lot of mana as well. And of course the Tiny, who also requires a lot of mana regen. So I would assume that Sexy Bambo would be playing Tiny in this case, right?
Yeah, but I do notice one thing, and this is some of the from the DC in-houses I played. Tiny versus Weaver. You would think that in the middle to about a little bit, well, actually from early to middle game, yeah, Tiny can do the combo if he gets a really quick blink dagger, and Weaver would die instantly. But after that, then Tiny would never be able to kill Weaver in one shot. So as soon as he does his combo, Weaver is just going to time lapse and go back to full HP. He might be able to kill Tiny, to be honest. So that's something that's a little unfortunate, is that when you do all these kind of burst damage, if you don't burst and disable him, he's just gonna get all his HP back with time lapse. So that's something. Hopefully they'll get some really good change on. They're picking up the Doom. Kev is picking up the Doom because they know that Weaver's biggest ban, well, actually anyone's ban, anyone's biggest counter is Doombringer. But we'll see how he's gonna lane. Probably solo mid.
Not Spirit Breaker though. Not Spirit Breaker.
Yeah,
I want to mention that Spirit Breaker is just like any major right-click heroes. It's that has like no passive, doesn't really rely that much on passives. Then Doom can't really shut them down. But picking Doom can definitely go a long way in this case as well, because even though Tiny is a strength hero, he doesn't have that much HP as because his Agi is fairly low as well, so he's really vulnerable to right click damage as well as
yeah. Well, I mean, he has
just
this
not having too much HP.
So that's not too bad.
Yeah.
So
Kraken Exterior is basically anti DPS right there, but burst damage he's actually pretty weak to as well, and also weak to just slows.
Yeah, I even heard.
Oh, go ahead.
I was reading on the forums today, and I even heard someone mention getting mech on Tiny. And before you start flaming, saying like mech, like that sounds like support item. When we think about it, like it's actually not that bad, because when Tiny gets into the battle, like he's always in the center of the battle, right? And he always gets hit, or like he gets hurt a lot because he jumps in on all the heroes. And then mech also, when you activate it, since you're in the middle of the battle, you're probably going to catch a lot of your allies as well, healing them, and that also gives you the armor bonus, which you really need. And you can also get like mana boots as well, so at that point, mana won't be too much of a problem. But right now, really standard heroes. Kev, actually, let me talk a little bit about him. He actually joined us on one of our Dota, what's it called? DC Talks. I'm sorry, wow. We haven't actually. I think that's been discontinued.
See, I forget that name too.
Yeah, DC. That's sad that we forget. Even the commentators forget that kind of show. But yeah, I think last time I remember, they said that they were moving DC Talk to Gosu Gamer. Do you know anything about it?
No, but DC Talk is something that Darkzan has control over. So
yeah,
I haven't really been to talk to him recently about anything. So
oh yeah, happy belated.
Yeah, I'm kind of behind in that.
Dark. I think he turned.
Mm-hmm.
It was his birthday about a week ago or 2 weeks ago. So I'm just giving it a shout
see,
out.
like this is how behind I am because I'm at work almost every day right now.
No. Are you not Facebook friends with Dark?
No, I don't even know what his name. Actually, I do know what his name is, but I just never added him.
Yeah. And so there's an Enigma. Also, I don't really understand. They don't really have too many supports right now. So Enigma usually he doesn't support either jungles or does like a solo lane. And Earthshaker can quote support, but he's not. He's more kind of like either initiator or he's just kind of a defensive hero. He can't really harass or, you know what I mean? He usually stays off the lane and just kind of sits back. And then if someone tries to jump on your hero, then you fissure, or either that or try to fissure block on the offense. Meanwhile, as opposed to Scourge, which they have CM and Venge, and CM's great at harassing. Venge is not that good at harassing, but she still has like Wave of Terror and a stun. So
it's
I'm seeing what Kev's gonna pick as the last pick, because he doesn't, like I say, he really doesn't have any lane control right now, except for the surprisingly is that they picked a Enigma, even though Vengeful Spirit was picked first. So I'm really not getting that, because if that Enigma doesn't catch the Vengeful Spirit within the black hole, then that whole ultimate is just kind of completely useless. So that renders Enigma useless. And Nyx, I think that was actually a pretty good pick against this lineup, except for the Weaver, because it's really hard to catch the Weaver in this case. But the Doom, the Earthshaker, and the Enigma, once the Nyx goes on him, there's nothing you can do. Nothing you can do about that. But, that's assuming he gets like a blink. Oh, actually, Tiny might toss Nyx in, so that might work.
Or just use the fest and then go into Tiny, so Tiny jumping in and then uses the combo and does his thing. Yeah, Nyx is a glass cannon, but if he can get that free transfer, it's basically just a free positioning right there. But looking at the last pick, I'm really interested in what this is. So let's wait for the timer and
there's a support hero. Yeah, I haven't seen a Witch Doctor in such a long time. But I remember he used to be like top pick, like immediately. He was picked first, and then what did they nerf? Like his cast or something, or they nerfed something.
No, I'm
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Pretty sure it was just because people realized that his heal was not as imba as it used to be anymore.
Or maybe that's what they nerfed is heal. So yeah, Witch Doctor, the last hero. So I'm gonna try to guess this. Guess the lanes. We're probably gonna do Tri Lane bot and then Enigma solo top, Lucifer mid. What do you think about Scourge? Oh, it's too late. They're already going lane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. Well, looking at top here, we have the Nace going top.
715
so
joined your channel.
Tri-lane at top with the CM and the Vengeful Spirit. Tiny's going to be mid, and Winner is going to be solo bottom. But one thing to comment on is that I'm a big, not a big fan of Weaver carrying. I just think that Weaver is just for some reason does not scale that well into late game, and he doesn't do as much damage as other carries, and usually he will just get mowed down by the other team's carries, such as a Spectre, and in this case it will be a Nex. Like I don't think the Weaver is going to be able to go head on against the Nex during the mid game and the late game. So I would think that they should use this Weaver as a mid game tool and just hopefully end the game as soon as possible.
Yeah, I mean, his bugs is really useful mid-game, but Nake's... Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think the thing is, like, he's such a good chaser that usually he ends up getting a last hit, and then kind of like Morphling. Like, Morphling ends up using... Like, especially in the Tri-Lane, they usually get a lot of last hits, and actually, I have no clue what Scourge is doing. There's a lot of roaming going on. Assuming Time is going to solo mid, I mean, he definitely needs the level, so he's not going to have probably not going to have any supports. Meanwhile, Rin Runner's going to solo bot, so they might... Actually, the two supports might either roam or just transition to top lane. But they wasted about a really good, 2 minutes just roaming around, and then they even dusted, so not getting the first blood there, unfortunately. Enigma, it's just Kev playing Enigma. He's just going to use the Eidolons to try to do some denying. He doesn't know where the two supports are going, and they are going towards top. Meanwhile, the mid lane is going to be a Tiny versus Doom. I don't know, Doom has like no HP. Look at that, he's just getting hit by the Tiny, but actually none of them have any armor. And there's a Vengeful Spirit with double damage trying to sneak in behind this unsuspecting Doom, but no, he spots it out. So what do you think about the laning? Who do you think has the advantage?
Well, looking at top right now, well, this is the standard 3 Tri-Lane versus solos, right? And the Enigma is going to be able to deny. As you see, like he denied the 2 necros already, so he's already having the creeps at his tower, so he's going to be able to scoop up some EXP. Looking at mid, however, Doom and Tiny is going to try to gain a bit of advantage over each other by calling in supports. And bottom, the Winner, unfortunately, it's actually, surprisingly, she's actually getting some experience. And actually, now they're going to try to chase on the Winner.
Oh.
Winner uses her Winner getting a stun, but I don't think that will be enough. Actually, going to continue chasing him. That bug's still eating him. So that is the first blood. So great job for TS for being able to get that. And now looking at mid, actually, I thought there was going to be some action, but no, that's basically it for now.
So they're running pretty much like a dual lane mid. Earthshaker there as a backup. This is what I was talking about. Like, this is how Earthshaker, you can see how he's just kind of standing away from the creep line, and his job, all of this, is if Tiny ever goes on Doom, he just lays a fissure, and then that's it. Like, he can't do any harassing. He tries not. I mean, his role is not even to take up XP. And Vengeful getting another DD rune. Let's see if she can have any advantage of that. But nothing's probably going to happen because, like I said, this Earthshaker is there. Top lane, we have Nake's going for the Stout Shield. That's actually a really good choice, knowing that there's going to be Eidolons hurting him a lot. And Windrunner at bottom lane is having I guess she's okay. She already fed first blood, and this Witch Doctor is being really annoying, but she does have magic sticks. And the middle lane, I saw a Crag Exterior and a Toss. Actually, Doom might go there's that fissure. And here's a stun on the Venge, a level 1 stun, not doing enough damage. And a good block by the Earthshaker. And Doom's gonna live away with only 98.
Yeah, that's one of the things about Earthshaker being a really good defensive support is because when you're going on someone, you're always kind of giving out your defense and giving out your position, right? So that way, Earthshaker staying in his perfect position can take advantage of that and just land a really, really good fissure. And right now, they are going to try to go in, and this Tiny does not see this, and he would just kind of stand there for some weird reason, but unfortunately, that fissure did not block. That is, yeah, that looked like a perfect fissure, but unfortunately, the Earthshaker did not get close enough to block. And now looking at top here, as usual, Enigma is still scooping out some CS. Experience, and he's already at level 3. whereas the winner now playing it very, very defensively is only sitting at level 2. So I would say that the Sentinel definitely has the advantage right now.
Yeah, if you look at the creep stats real quick, we have the Nerubian Assassin, not Nerubian Weaver at 20 and 3, whereas the Nakes on the Scourge only has 14, 13 denies, so that's really impressive. But again, that's because Enigma is denying as well. This time, Sexy Bamboo finally getting the bottle, and then the rune has been at the top 3 times in a row. 2 double damage and 1 regen. And the regen's going to really piss off this Doom because with that and the CMR, he's going to be able to spam so much now.
Yeah, and there was a little bit of comments going on about the Crow picking up a rune. Like, you can use a Crow to bottle a rune, but you can't just use a Crow to pick up a rune like a hero, like he did. But actually, Doom getting tossed and taking quite a bit of tower damage if he is going to have to be forced to run. And actually, he's running the other way. But unfortunately, the Necro actually, good job on the range creep there, actually managing to cancel the thing. And yeah, so now Tiny is kind of staying at half HP, and he is actually going to bottle Crow it back. But yeah, Doom and Earthshaker is definitely having their HP up a bit, and screw my camera. This is because I don't have a mouse right now. I'm using my keyboard and mouse pad. It's pretty awesome. So sometimes I kind of scroll myself accidentally onto the off screen. But anyways, it's really hard for me to click heroes and see what items they have.
Yeah, did you actually see what Tiny did?
Go ahead.
Was he actually tossed and then stunned? So what he did was he tossed back to his own creep and let the tower start attacking Doom, and then he'll stun so that the tower can get a few more free shots on Doom. And that's how Doom took picking down such low HP, and Tiny doing some bottle calling, like Filipino style or wherever it's come that originated from.
Well, the Filipino was they were famous for bottle calling because they would actually spend their supports to get a second Crow so they can do that. And actually now we're going to see an engagement going on at top here. Enigma getting ganked here, getting slowed, and there's really, really difficult for him to get out of there alive. We're trying to come in here, valiant effort, but unfortunately not going to be able to prevent that gank attempt on the Enigma. So yeah, Enigma playing a little bit too ballsy over there, and finally paid his price by going down to a 3-man gank. So I think that kind of broke even between the two now. But looking back at mid real quick, the Doom is actually losing quite a bit of HP right now. Doom is level 6, and it's Tiny actually is getting casted, and there is a Malazir on him, and also Doom, so there is no way he can make it alive. Is there going to be a TP for deny? Yeah, not going to happen. It would be awesome though if you can control what the tower hits, like temporarily, and you could just like tower deny me. It's a pleasant thought. It's a pleasant thought if you think about it.
Yeah, and this top tower is probably gonna go down on the Scourge side, and no creeps are attacking. There we go. And where's Nyx? Nyx is gonna hopefully try to last it. Let's see if he can succeed. And good job.
Well, you couldn't tell the Nyx from the other schools.
Actually, yeah. At first I was like, where's Nyx? Like, oh, there he is. Yeah. So Nyx is already at level 6, 30 and 18. Let's check out this Weaver. Weaver's at 49 and 1, so still not catching up to the Weaver. Weaver's doing a really good job last hitting, even despite his like no damage. I mean, look at him. He only has 4 GG branches for his plus damage, and he's still doing a really good job. Might actually rush that Radiance, even though I really don't like that strat.
Crap.
Oh, meanwhile, tossing back, and but Sexy Bamboo actually lives. The last tick brought him only down to about 50 HP. Could you tell me what happened there? I wasn't looking at it.
No, I didn't, but I would assume that the Maledict was on him and he just barely survived. Yeah. And yeah, looking at the Weaver's gold real quick, he already has almost 3k gold in his bank, so he is definitely going for that as soon as possible. And I do like that because, like I said before, that I think Sentinel is going for a mid-game dominance and just hopefully win it before Nyx get too beefy, right? And so if he get his Radiance as early as possible, he will be able to start ganking with everyone, and that will just melt the Scourge's supports down fairly easily.
I mean, still, I don't like Radiance on Weaver. I don't even like Radiance on Spectre, to be honest. You might think I'm a noob for saying that, but I think that heroes that that can't survive very well, like glass cannon heroes, really need, even if you're farming really well, to get something like Manta or get something that's and meanwhile there's a shackle shot on the excellent toss, and that's gonna take him off perfectly. Weaver didn't even have a chance to time lapse there, so a really good shackle shot by the Windrunner, and that just proved my point. Like so what? He has Radiance. I mean, he's still gonna die so fast, and Radiance is only good if the other team has like absolutely no stuns or something. But I mean, what do you think?
That is true. Yeah, I do agree with you on that. Like usually, like you will see now, like there is no special that would go like straight out Radiance. He would at least get a Vanguard. Just for survival, no matter how well you're doing in terms of farming. We are going to see going in there, and Weaver actually managing to time last out in the right time, but those bugs a little bit off there, and it managed to miss the Tiny. So I think everyone is going to come in. Actually, great Fissure going on the Tiny there. Tiny is going to take another Malefice as well. Malefice, there we go. This is Malefice, and continue chasing here, and CM and Winter coming in here, so now actually Doom going on the Tiny, so Tiny is basically doomed. Forgive the pun there, but actually trying to die to neutrals, unfortunately it didn't work, and the CM goes down, and wow, this just a lot of action going on, and Winter goes down to everyone else.
Nice black hole.
Yeah, definitely a little bit outnumbered there from the Scourge side.
Yeah, they couldn't kill that. They couldn't kill that Weaver. Weaver time lapse, and at that point, I guess they should all just bail the hell out. But they stayed just a little bit too long, and Tiny got caught, and then they tried to save Tiny, and yeah, instead of saving Tiny, they all died at the same time. So that was a little unfortunate.
Yeah, that's also one of the things you always have to think about. It's like, is your teammate really worth saving? It's like, can you save them and also survive on it as well? Or like there are times where your ally is going to be like, I'm already screwed. Why did you come back to save me? And now you just kind of fed them another kill. You usually see that. And also there are times where your ally kind of just stays in the back, but stays kind of with you, so that after you die, they will go straight for him, and because he kind of just stood around there for like a good 5 minutes. He died as well. It pisses you off, doesn't it?
Yeah, and Tiny patiently hiding the force right there. If you see him right there, and he's actually gonna come out and try to get a glimpse of Weaver. But Weaver actually, I think, have a feeling that the Tiny is there. That's why he was actually farming on the left side. And Tiny sees the pull here, but he's not going to be able to do anything by himself. Maybe he might be able to pick off the Earthshaker. And stuns 2 hero and tosses the Earthshaker, but yeah, Earthshaker still has too much HP to get comboed by that. So
yeah, and also he also tossed the Mudgone, and that was pretty awesome. You saw the Mudgone just fly right at him there. But we are gonna see a bit more smoke coming in, so the Weaver definitely needs to be careful here. He does see the Tiny. Is there gonna be a stun? Actually does miss him, but is he gonna be out of sight? Yes, he is out of sight at the moment. But he's trying to hide it. Let's see if there's gonna be anything. There we go. Good reaction time. Is just gonna be anything? Oh my god, Weaver unfortunately cannot run from there. I think he should have ran towards the tower, but I think that was what he thought the Scourge would expect him to do. But unfortunately, they had everywhere covered. So that's you're definitely proving the point where it's he's definitely needs some survivability here. But he was just doing too good in the early game. Yeah, but right now, wait, he has no goals, so that I would assume that he already has his relic.
Oh, really? Wow, 12 minutes. It's very impressive, especially considering that he died twice as well.
Yeah, actually, is that the relic? Yeah, it is. It's a relic on the circle right here. So, yeah, he definitely has it. So, here's my question. Do you think he should just finish his Radiance right now, or actually spend his remainder next 1,300 gold on like a point booster or something, just for more survivability?
Does he even have boots?
Nope.
Not straight Radiance. No, man. He went in, so now he has to go all in. There's no way. What's the relic gonna do? Okay, just plus what? Plus
so
2 damage. Yeah, so he just has to go. He just has to make it.
You're not making use of it, but this way you don't have to save for anything.
Well, I think he should use it. He should get it, and then I still think he's so vulnerable, so that he might just use it just to farm more, if you know what I mean. Because it's such a good farming tool, especially if you get it so early like that. But what Sentinel's doing really well is they've been getting towers. They got the top tower, bottom tower, and it's
mid lane.
Yeah, mid lane. There's a lot of heroes converge on the Earthshaker. Earthshaker's been hiding there forever, and they're gonna actually go through and let's see if this Earthshaker's gonna die. Oh, nice stun by Sexy Bamboo, but Windrunner is getting caught out of position, and she casts her Windrun, and she might be able to get away. CM actually goes down by the Enigma, and Windrun gets away, and actually top lane Sexy Bamboo died to a
Sienna
Doom. I'm assuming
from
that
channel,
there was a
related work.
Yeah, he cast his ulti.
Pretty sure he did.
Yeah, he must have. And so that was actually
yeah, he did.
a one for one trade. I'm not sure
No,
that was
actually one for two there. Because CM went down.
Oh yeah, CM went down too. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Because that was. I definitely felt sorry for that Earthshaker right there. I mean, he was just hiding there.
Yeah,
like,
he was hiding.
Come on, please don't catch me. And then the Sentinel was just like, we gotta find someone around here. They went ballsy. They went in between two towers with 5 heroes. So they were out there for blood, and they definitely found their prize right there.
Yeah, it kind of sucks that you want to come out, but you think you have a feeling you're gonna die, but you can't just stay there forever. So you come out, and then sure enough, yeah, you die. So, Midas on the Nyx, very interesting choice. I usually don't see that because he also needs like some sort of not survivability because Nyx is actually pretty tough since he has a free BKB. But I usually see people go armlet for the more damage because that's what Nyx does lack is damage.
Yeah, well, one of the things right now if you haven't noticed, is that Scourge is actually ganking S4, so my apologies for saying that they were ganking S5. Yeah, so what they're trying to do right now is just gank S5 and then let the Nyx farm. So the Nyx really has no... he's not in any immediate danger at the moment, so getting that Midas is going to go a long way in his farm. If he's just going to be coming out of the jungle once or twice just to... claim the waves and just continue farming in the jungle with his Midas, I think that's definitely going to go a long way. Going for a quick a quick armlet and then going for a Deso, it's going to be very, very easy for him.
And see, look at what this Witch Doctor is doing. Exactly doing the same thing as the Earthshaker early game, where he's just standing outside of the lane, but just being there as a backup while Weaver farm. Because if he starts dying now, like left and right, and he never finishes that Radiance dance, it's gonna be disastrous for him. So yeah, they're gonna actually do a little. They're kind of like at Ceasefire right here. These two teams, they're both deciding not to gank, and as you can see, both teams are in their respective forests, letting buried farm. So wow, do you think this is a wise choice by both teams, just trading farm?
I would definitely think that Sentinel is a little bit disadvantaged at this. I mean, they definitely. I do, we already agreed upon that the Weaver has made the wrong choice in trying to get his Radiance first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but this Tiny is actually going to get caught. He was thinking a bit too high of himself, and he is going to pay the price that he's going to just go down and actually die into the Weaver. So that's going to definitely help him with his Radiance. And so, yeah, like I said, that we think that the Weaver made the wrong choice, but because you have to go along with the plan, just don't go back halfway. So they have to.
Oh man!
What they're doing right now is gonna suit them, but it's not the best choice because they made the wrong choice in the beginning. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I just saw Weaver miss like 4 CS with the plus 60 damage. That's kind of unfortunate.
Yeah.
But anyways.
But I mean, like in the Scourge right now, they have nothing to lose. They're ganking. They're not expected to win the ganks. They're just trying to extend some time to for the Nyx to farm up.
Yeah, this Snake hasn't participated in a single battle yet. Actually, no one's been going top. They've just been pushing the lane back and forth. Like Nyx will push it all the way up to the tower, and then Enigma will go there and push it all the way back. And Nyx picking up a Lothar. So which is definitely a mid-game item. So maybe he might go for start initiating soon and jump on like unsuspecting heroes.
Yeah, I think that can definitely help. And
what do you think Doom will get? That's the question. He doesn't.
Yeah, that's what I was going to. That was what I was going to mention because Doom right now he already has a Vanguard and he has phase boots.
Is he like the
because actually looking at bottom right now, the Weaver is actually being hunted, but for some reason, Tiny might have missed something on the Weaver, so the Weaver actually managed to dodge everything. So now we are going to see some action going on at mid. Tiny and CM is here, and CM actually just lost her smoke. But do they see her? Yes, the Ward does see her, but now the Tiny just gonna jump on the Earthshaker. And now let's see if there's gonna be anything going on. The Tiny, is that Maledict on there?
No Maledict.
No, I don't think Maledict was on there. He unfortunately missed it. And Weaver, of course, is going to continue ignoring, even though he already has his Radiance, so he's got to play a bit more careful because, yeah, like all the Scourge heroes are converging into him, so he's going to be TPing out right away. And so now he has Radiance, he should be ganking with the team now, and hopefully keep down that Negs before Negs get his next item. And so, yeah, getting the Lothars, I think that's like that was like kind of the gray area item, if you think about it. Because you say that he lacked a bit of damage and he lacked a bit of survivability, right? So with the Lothar, he's going to get a bit more damage and attack speed, and he's also going to be able to escape pretty easily as well.
Yes.
But of course, it's not the best item for either of the two, but it will help a bit in both. And actually, looking at Doom real quick, this Doom is actually going to is kind of behind enemy lines at the moment, and is just trying to get up there right now. He probably should just blink and do something. No, wait, did he like not see him or something?
Oh, I don't know, but
this is awkward. But you want to take over this? Go ahead.
No, I was going to get into Mystic Status. There's Shiva and this Enigma getting slowed down, but has the blink. But he's and there is the toss. Oh, toss the Nyx. Unfortunately, it's random, but it doesn't matter. Nyx still got the kill here, but they might get caught off because this Venge goes down almost immediately. Just with and there was the Weaver actually cast the ulti just to get rid of Doom goes down immediately as well with the combo and Earthshaker, and there's all these dust going on, and the Snake's getting a lot of kills, but he's gonna die with the Maledict and plus 248. So I guess I was really confused why the Weaver time lapse so early. I mean, I don't understand that he was trying to get rid of the dust, but it wasn't. I don't think it was necessary to do just time lapse just to get rid of the dust. Like, he was still doing fine. I mean, it's not like he was dying or anything. But either way, like he lived and he saw the death of about 3's Scourge heroes, so got a lot of experience for that.
But you definitely saw like how fast the Scourge team just went down from that Radiance burn right there. Vengeful Spirit and the CM just stood like no chance against them, and actually we're going to see an engagement going at mid. Yeah, a little bit of a too bold of a move there by the Enigma, so backing out right there. There was no TPS follow up there, but Enigma does have his ult still, I think.
Yeah,
I'm sure of it. Yeah, exactly. So he's trying to spend it as quick as possible. I was kind of confused in why he didn't use it beforehand, because maybe he thought that he was going to be able to get out in time, but unfortunately the Eggs just did too much damage for him with that final right click. But if he turned around to do a black hole, I think that would have actually done a bit more work for him than trying to survive.
Well, I think
that's just my personal opinion.
I think Weaver was just too far away. His teammate was too far safe. Even if he black hole, yeah, I guess it would buy his teammate enough time to get over there, but he just didn't want to waste it. Like, he felt that he was still going to die anyways. You know what I mean? Like, the whole point of black hole is so that your teammates can attack the enemies while they're on the black hole, not just for the damage or anything.
Yeah, but you might as well spend it before you die, because
it's such a huge
by the time you revive, you already spent part of the cooldown. And
yeah, I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah, you might as because if you die right there, you're not gonna buy back and just come back right away to black hole, which definitely sounds pretty ideal if you want to do it. But in this case, he didn't. He probably didn't even have enough gold, so he can't do it. And let's just take a look at the Earthshaker's gold real quick, because he's going to be saving his dagger real soon. I'm pretty sure of it, because he already has the soul ring, so he doesn't really need his doesn't need a mana boost anymore. And just a lot of random stuff going on. Really hard to follow that, but they are going to be pushing at mid. And for some reason, Teal, Doombringer is still farming at top, so he's going to be a little bit late. But looking at that, this tower is going to go down easily, and wow, just barely, almost got denied there.
Yeah, just let the Eidolons get the last hit. That's kind of unfortunate. And Sexy Bamboo going for his signature item, Blink Dagger into, I'm assuming that's a 4-stat, or it could be a Dagon, but I think it's gonna be a.
No, I'm pretty sure that would be a 4-stat.
Yeah.
Because one of the you were mentioned before that about the mecha on Tiny, it does sound legit, but the other way of playing Tiny, which most people usually play, is that they blink in, use their stuff, and then 4-stack themselves out right away. So this way, they can jump back in again in like, I think it was like 15 seconds, where to wait for all his stuff to come back. So then he can do his whole process again until he runs out of mana.
Yeah,
I think that's his mentality, and we are gonna see Negs actually. Whoa, he wasn't being in that creep, and he got caught. So yeah, but unfortunately, his whole team is here, so this is gonna be an excellent battle. And actually, Weaver just dodged it barely. Oh my god, that was way too close for comfort there for the Weaver. If he got tossed first, then I think he would have died.
There would have been too much chase done.
Yeah, but unfortunately, he didn't get tossed.
Yeah,
so that's good, and because of that.
Yeah,
because of that, he backed out.
Yeah, they're using dust like left and right for these team ganks, and unfortunately, it's not been paying off very quite well. Like I haven't seen one good team initialization from using dust, but I mean,
one of the problems is against Weaver, you need Sentry Wars, not dust. You lay it within an area where the Weaver is going to be chasing you, or you just lay it in the middle of the battle. And make sure that the Weaver does not run out of it, and that's basically it. Because if you use dust, he's just going to dispel it right away.
Yeah, and Sentinels is mounting for a huge push right here on the bottom lane. And unfortunately, Scourge is kind of spread out. Tiny has a haste rune, but I don't think he's going bot unless he gets another haste rune. Oh, he actually does get another haste rune, so he's actually TPing bot right now. And I don't think they're going to be able to save this tower in time, though. So here comes Tiny. He's going to blink in and toss the Doom, but Doom has so much HP. Look how tanky he is right there with the Vanguard and the Shivas. And he just pretty much stood in front of the tower and be like, yeah, you hit me, well, I mean, my teammate's gonna get the tower anyway, so. And getting full up to full HP. So Doom, I was actually going to say when we were asking him what items he was going for, that I thought Doom might just go for the straight up tank, which is Vanguard and then Hood, which I see a lot of Asian Dooms do these days. But I mean, Shiva's good too. Personally, I like to get Sheep and then Refresher, but that's just my taste. I mean, Doom is like one of the heroes you can get almost any item. Like I've seen Carry Doom, I've seen Caster Doom, Tank Doom, the Radiance Doom.
Yeah, one of the things I've actually seen was Doom getting a Blink Dagger, and then
I saw that.
Get his you blink in and then stomp. So that's all you do, and then you just kind of stand there and do your whole thing.
Yeah,
definitely Doom is one of the shows that you kind of. And that's one of the classic things about Chinese games is that they find ways to farm, or they find ways to deny farm so they make their farm look bigger.
Oh,
and in this case, it's actually Witch Doctor is gonna go down to just an epic combo there. I don't even know what he was doing down there.
No, like it was actually really funny because Tiny saw the illusions on Witch Doctor, so Tiny knew that there's a Witch Doctor, the real Witch Doctor around somewhere, so he actually just blinked up randomly,
your channel,
blindly.
Related work.
And it's lucky. I think he got lucky that he blinked up. Oh, actually no, they have wards. Scourge has wards there, so he actually blinked up in the area where they couldn't see it, and then sure enough, there was Witch Doctor, and trying to pick up this Roshan, but here comes the bugs to scout everything out, and Nakes get hit, but he has Lothar. He actually went out and then hit, and the Doom casting on the Nakes, but he's taking no damage because of the rage. But then there might be a good black hole. Watch out, Enigma has a Blink Dagger, so at any point he's gonna jump in and might get a lot of good hero. And Nakes still Doom. Oh, it finally goes down, and no one's gonna be able to right click on this Weaver. Weaver's doing a lot of damage with this Radiance. But there has been Central War. I don't know why Enigma didn't jump in. Maybe he just felt that as soon as he jumped in, he was gonna get stunned. But I mean, he still has to try a little bit. Oh, that cast unfortunately not balancing, and the bug missing completely. So I think CM's gonna be okay now. Oh, a Sexy Bamboo going in for a sneak shot. That 4-stat not that great, but he's gonna be okay now.
Yeah, I think Tiny definitely played his cards properly there. He's waited for the right moment, jump in to take out the Enigma, so the Enigma just kind of rendered completely useless in that one there.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
yeah, that's.
Did you see Enigma? He was just standing around the whole time. Like he could have definitely got like 2 or 3 heroes at that point. I mean, it's not perfect black hole, but
750
exactly,
left your
because
channel
you
and
want.
switch to
That's
Dota
what I'm saying.
Wait.
That because you're playing against a Vengeful Spirit, and Vengeful Spirit right now is already what level is he at? He's already okay. Never mind. He's not past level 11 yet. But regardless, if the Vengeful Spirit is not included in that black hole, that black hole is going to be rendered useless. But yeah, I do agree with you that he should have at least tried something. But he kind of pushing it on, and then eventually getting killed before he can unleash something.
Yeah, he didn't do anything.
It's kind of depressing.
Not even a stun.
And now looking at bottom, the Tiny is actually going to try to buy a bit more time and actually killing, insta-popping the Urshika. You can see how the Force Staff is playing its role in this. Just blinking in, combo, and then just Force Staff yourself out immediately. And there wasn't even enough time for the Doombringer to react to what just happened there. And yeah, Weaver's got to be careful as well because Tiny kind of walk around and yeah. And in the meanwhile, of course, Roshan went down. And who took the Aegis? The Aegis?
The Aegis, yeah.
Yep.
So, well, they might be able to push right now, but they have to remember that Enigma's still having a black hole. But I mean, what do you think next item should be? He has like Saint
Nexus?
He still doesn't. He still can get an orb. Maybe Desolator.
Yeah, Desolator will be the most common one.
Yeah, and Sexy Bamboo trying to scout ahead, picking off some few heroes. If he just blinks up on his Witch Doctor right now, he will die immediately. But I don't think he has vision.
Yeah, there was no vision.
Yeah.
And also one thing I want to
just map hack blink right there, just blink up perfectly on top of him. But what
it was unfortunate. It's just that you can see like how much Wars can play its role within a team battle, and we're gonna see a Doom on the next now. The next, and this is definitely a good idea, but unfortunately, the next is getting chased down. But Weir's got to watch out as well. And my screen is frozen.
Nice.
Just go ahead.
Enigma actually finally getting the black hole off, and there's a swap is a little too late. But this Earthshaker catches the ulti, and Tiny is taking a lot of damage from Witch Doctors, and just nakes. Wow, he actually jumps into the creeps, gets all his health back, and he's getting chased by 3 heroes. And does this Lothar? I'm not sure. Oh, he got dusted too as well. But this Nyx is actually really fast. He's actually outrunning the Weaver, which is surprising. But yeah, now this the dust wore off, but so did the Lothar, and he's still chasing. And one thing I didn't know was that when Nyx was doomed, he was actually still his life leech was actually still working. And here comes the Lothar the second time, but he's running in a straight line, so I'm not sure if this. Yeah, they don't give up the chase right there. But.
That Aegis definitely saved his ass right there. And yeah, unfortunately, this is the power of my laptop. If I'm on the lowest graphics settings on my Warcraft, and it's still lagging up during team battles. But yeah, I would just say that it's amazing how much Wars can help in a team battle just to give you enough vision. And in that Roshan battle, there was not enough vision for the Sentinel team, so they were playing blind in that one, and that's how they got caught left and right by Sexy Bamboo.
Yeah, let me actually talk about Dodalicious a little bit, because I don't know if you saw the screen right there, but what happened was that the big wall of text was that someone disconnected from the server, and Dodalicious is one of the few clients, other than I think RGC also does this as well, where you can reconnect, and Dota Commentary has actually officially adopted Dota Client as their main client, so we no longer play on G Arena. So if anyone's still wondering if they can play with us on Dota Commentaries, and it's on the Mac, then you have good news, because Dodalicious is Mac supported. I think it's also Linux supported, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, so now that it's cross-platform, anyway, there's no excuse not to play with us. So and you don't even need a mic. Like, you don't have to even talk. In fact, like, half the people on TeamSpeak, all they do is listen, and they don't really talk back. So it's okay not to have a mic, as long as you have ears and you actually listen to what we're saying on TeamSpeak. But yeah, download Dodalicious if you want to play with us, because we will be using that from now on. We will not be using any other client.
Yeah. Anyway, so mounting a push on Sentinel at mid right now. And Knight's actually still farming at top, but he does have a TP, so he's going to be able to TP in whenever needed. But it's going to be a bit late if the Enigma jumps in on him right now. Earthshaker, unfortunately, does not have his Blink Dagger at the moment, so there's not going to be any awesome initiation from him. And Knight's actually doing a... yeah, Nyx has a lot of pressure on top, so forcing the Doom to TP back. I really don't like this. I really don't like the Doom farming, because right now, like, he has a Blink Dagger, he has a Shiva's. I mean, they're awesome items, don't get me wrong, but like, it's really not worth the gold right now, because there's no damage output whatsoever. And yeah, Tiny getting caught, he is going to be okay though.
Yeah, that
and Fisher actually kind of blocked them completely. Yeah. So yeah, like, this is what I'm saying, that the Weaver can't really utilize the farm that well either. And so right now they're just kind of, they're definitely running on a clock right now. And if this goes any later, the Knights are going to be able to mow down their entire team fairly easily. Even the Weaver, because the Weaver is not going to be able to dare to appear out of his little Sukuchi.
Yeah, there's no way Nyx can
fight.
There's no way Nyx would lose 1v1 against the Weaver. This Weaver's so good at any 1v1 situation because of that lifesteal. And Nyx, I mean, Weaver can't get any orb except I mean, if you consider Scotty as kind of like a half orb or a buff placer, that's like the only. I think that's the only item that works with his Germinate attack. Like I think like the first attack slows and the second attack still comes out when the Germinate attack procs.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
And that's something I would get. Like I'll never get Radiance unless I have to get it to disable Blink Daggers. But otherwise, I'll go for something like Lincoln to Scotty and just go as much tank as possible. Like, you're gonna get the damage later, just from the minus armor and double attack. So it's not too bad.
Yeah, but in this case, if the Weaver didn't die 2 times at bottom, I think he would have gotten his much earlier, and that would have been a bit more effective, and that might have been able to shut down even the Tiny a bit as well. But Tiny got his Blink Dagger beforehand, so that definitely set back a little bit more for the Weaver. And yeah, he's definitely not going to be able to utilize his farm very well right now. And just looking at his items right now, he has he just got his hands on a Reaver, so
yeah,
he's definitely trying to tank up right now. But really, what good tank is going to do if the Nyx is going to still mow you down left and right?
Yeah, Nyx steals percentage of your life, so having a heart, which he already does now, it's not going to be that good. And the unfortunate thing is that I don't really see anyone on Sentinel going for more disables. Like on Scourge, I can see, and then here comes the Bugs randomly casting in. Gets a CM in the ass, but that's not going to do it. The Windrunner's trying to help him pick off that Bug. But anyways, I think the problem is that late game, even though, you say like CM is useless and all this other Imperial might be useless, they're actually not that useless. And Reaver gets tackle, but
okay, there's not enough initiation. He doesn't even run back. He runs forward, and he's gonna try to last at this tower. Nope, decides to give up, and now it's actually deniable. So Sexy Bamboo getting another good shackle shot on the Weaver, and Nyx going for the Earthshaker first. Good choice, because knowing that oh, and Sexy Bamboo tossing into... Whoa, did you see that? He blinked away from the toss. Kev, that is. And Sexy Bamboo will actually go down. This is actually really close, and Weaver goes down. And Sexy Bamboo lives, and now they're going to try to find this Enigma. And Sexy Bamboo is blinking forward just for the... Oh, and then Enigma's actually going to TP away. So, that was some crazy stuff right there. I think Sexy Bamboo tossed it. He tossed someone towards the
yeah,
Enigma.
he tossed the Witch Doctor to the Enigma, and the Enigma dodged the toss. But unfortunately,
yeah,
the target didn't follow him. I know there were times where maybe they fixed it now, but there were times where the toss follows your blink as well to like the very last second. So you see like the target going towards the person, you dodge it, and all of a sudden it just jumps.
Oh yeah. He does like
your projectile just literally jumps to you and you die.
Yeah. And Nyx has a heart as well. And look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Nyx with a heart, 3,281 HP. Weaver with a heart, and Weaver is actually dead. So okay, I'll click on it. But he only has like 1,700.
I mean, that's even less than 50% of Nake's HP. So that's what I'm talking about. That Weaver inherently is weak. Like even with the heart, it's still considered weak. And
it's just because his stat progression is very low.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So never mind. He has 2,200, 2,300. He has a lot more. I think I was looking at him before he got the heart. So, but still,
and also keep in mind that he has his Nyx has a same Asha as well, but
right.
Just considering that Nyx is a strength hero, so he is going to be able to benefit more from the heart because he's now doing more damage. I mean, right now without the wound thingy, open wounds, he's already doing 200 per hit, or 250 per hit actually. So. Yeah, Weaver can't even match up to that, and so this is what I'm talking about. He's not going to be able to go one-on-one against the Nyx, and so unless they're going to make a kind of an ultimate or double ultimate by the Earthshaker and the Enigma, they're not going to be able to win this team battle.
Yeah, and I think the other Scourge can start getting some sheep sticks now, because that's pretty much the best item to get. Like even the supports. It doesn't matter how poor you are when the game gets really late, just go for a sheep stick, because you know if somehow you're gonna rack something next thing, look at your gold and oh, I have like 4,000 gold. You know, that's gonna help you fund your get the sheep stick foundation. So
sheep stick foundation.
Supports me as much donation as possible to get that sheep stick, because they're not gonna be farming. And Nyx is only by himself again, baiting a little bit, but last time he baited, and here comes the blink stun all on the CM, but so much hit on the CM, and they're not gonna doom her, and she goes down to the fire. So that was I was just funny that Scourge just let her die. They're like, oh, CM, who cares? Let's just run back. Because
you could just see the hate in the Sentinel's eyes. They're frustrated, so they take it out on the CM right there.
Yes, I mean, when the two heroes jumped on it, I couldn't even see CM. There was like big ass fat Doom, and it's a big ass blue, morphing whatever the hell that thing is. That's Enigma. He looks like he looks kind of like Morphin. Not think about it.
Yeah,
it's sexy
supposed
Bambo
to be a water elemental.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is it really? Oh, what is the normal Warcraft? Like, I don't know.
A water elemental.
No, Morphling's a water elemental. Like,
No. Enigma is the water elemental, and the Morphling is the sea elemental.
Oh, really? So he's the water.
Because of
is he the water elemental that gets spawned from the Ezolar hero?
Yeah, basically.
No, he's not. No, definitely Morphling is the one that spawns the...
No.
I mean, not Morphling.
Like,
I'm telling you.
Morphling has those little few small fins or whatever thingy there.
Yeah.
And looking at Weaver did get caught, but he's gonna be able to use his ulti. And now someone's just got doomed, and Nyx got doomed, but unfortunately there's no follow-up right now. Tiny is going to go down, and now Weaver's going to have to run for his life because he's not going to be able to win. And there's going to be an open wound on possibly the... Nyx still sees him, so they have a gem. They have a gem on someone. But right now, continue chasing a bit more. Nyx is going to go on the... Wish Doctor does go down instantly. And now Earthshaker is going to get chased, and there is no way that Earthshaker is going to go down. Actually, a clutch chain stun right there. But unfortunately, Earthshaker still goes down regardless. And actually now Weaver's in trouble, and Weaver is going to go down to the last hit right there. And Doom is the last person. He's going to try to TP out, and he's going to get
nice swap.
Unfortunately, so yeah, he just got denied of his final hope there.
Wow, look at Nyx, man. He got Doom, and he's like, I don't care, man. I'm freaking Nyx. I can lifesteal. I got regen from the heart. I don't give a crap. I'm just gonna right click everyone to death. So
yeah. And actually, that's another thing, because usually you would expect the Doom to disable all the passives, right? But in this case here, he was still lifestealing.
Yeah, I thought he would disable the passives. So actually, dooming Nyx is probably not a very good choice. But every team fight, Doom has been dooming Nyx. So maybe he needs to change that around.
It still prevents Nyx from using his rage, right? So preventing that will allow people to disable him a bit more.
Yeah,
which of course is a little bit overkill, but yeah, maybe we should pass that on to Icefox. Say, hey, you did not disable this on Nyx, and so with that, they are going to be able to push.
I know even I know even for certain that look at Nake's. There's that ulti from what's that thing called? Death Ward? Yeah, Death Ward.
Yeah.
And Nake's just casts his raid, keeps auto attacking the tower. But like even with PA, there might be a toss with no, Nake's actually goes in with and here's a stun, and Kev is going down. So nothing he can do. Even tosses in the Windrunner. Windrunner's gonna look at his Nake's. I mean, he just does not care. Oh, he actually gets Doom and Malefic. So actually, this might kill him, depending on how much there is. And he's actually, oh wow, that's plus 600 damage. So he's actually gonna go down. Oh my god, plus 1,000.
He has Aegis.
Oh, he does have Aegis. I forgot about that. So here he comes out. He revives, and he is angry. So now he has another item slot to okay, whatever he wants. It's just like Weaver goes in Shikuchi thinking that he's gonna pop out and start only like going 1v5, and Nyx starts right clicking. So something's wrong when a farm a Weaver, like this farm of a Weaver, is scared of an Nyx. He's not even that farm as him. And Tiny gets an easy kill off the Witch Doctor, and everyone's like just jumping in, attacking, or casting a spell on a Nyx, and then running away. And look, this snake. Oh, and Weaver actually goes down. So, yeah, it's really unfortunate that they just both those things. It's kind of like everyone follows the Nyx that they're playing here. And Weaver buys back, and there's a black hole getting 2 heroes and getting swapped out immediately. Clutch swap, and then Sexy Bamboo is going to be okay. CM actually lives with almost no HP. If Weaver goes down again for a second time, no, he casts Time Lapse, and Windrunner is really low. There's an Earthshaker Fisher in an ulti, and Windrunner is going to die from the Radiance damage. Nope, Windrunner is okay. There she goes. And and there was a stun toss by the on the Weaver, but Weaver gets away with almost nothing, and Nake's still just still in the battle. He might as well got Radiance or something because he's no one can kill him right now.
Yeah, actually, one thing I do want to comment on is I'm definitely wondering if Sentinel could have gone for better items, because I think the Earthshaker and the Enigma could probably go for something other than a Blank Dagger, because right now they're the ones getting initiated upon. They don't actually need to jump in to do anything, and yeah, like every time if they get caught by the Nyx, or they get caught by the Tiny, they're pretty much screwed. So that whole 2100 gold is kind of just gone to waste right there. And the same with the Doombringer. The Doombringer definitely doesn't need that Blink Dagger. So I'm really thinking that the Sentinel does not have. They didn't really spend their gold very wisely in this game. So what do you think about that?
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the scoreboard, and I was actually reading the scoreboard. So, you were saying something about like
Blade Daggers on.
Like well, I know one thing that
it's not really worth the gold right now if you think about it, because they're the one getting initiated on.
Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean, but that's the thing. Like, what happens if they initiate on Tiny? Then that's not. They could be the one initiating as well. So are you saying like they should just wait until halfway through the battle and then try to get like a perfect black hole?
Or at least get like a Ghost Scepter or something that can just basically ensure their own survival until they waste all their efforts going in, and then just use. Yeah, goes if they're gonna go on the Enigma, then they would just turn back in a black hole, and same with the Earthshaker.
Yeah, look at the snakes. Now he's really farming. He's maxed out on items. As soon as he's gonna sell his Midas, he gets something better. Maybe like a Desolator, or hell, he can't even get a Sheepstick. To be honest, like I said, when the game gets this late, best item in the game, Sheepstick. Don't go for more damage. Just get a Sheepstick. I don't care what hero you are. It's all about the disable late game. So actually, I think Tiny's gonna get a Sheepstick as well. I mean, he already got a Sheepstick. Look at that. I'm so good at mind reading. And Windrunner got a Sheepstick too. Oh man, this is bad. This is what I'm talking about. No Lincoln Spear on the Weaver. Like, he's just gonna die so fast.
I mean, look at how baller 60 Bamboo is right now. He didn't even upgrade his boost this whole game.
Actually, no. That's how I play Tiny too. Like, I don't upgrade boots. There's a lot of heroes I don't upgrade on my boots too. Like,
really?
No, I mean, like that.
an Earthshaker. I'll leave it like that. I mean, think about it, like, why do you really need to have oh, and before I can talk anymore, Tiny trying to do his full combo on the one hit away from the killing the Witch Doctor, and here comes a mash disable on the Weaver, but Weaver, no one's really focusing Weaver that much, and Weaver actually needs to time lapse out. Black Hole getting 2 hero, really good right there, and they're gonna hate on the CM. Earthshaker blinking in to Fisher ulti, and CM is gonna go down. Venge is really low. Witch Doctor is gonna cast his cask, and I don't know what the hell's going on. Earthshaker got his ghost stab.
Weaver went down.
Who went down?
Weaver.
Oh, Weaver went down? Oh man, that is not good. And look, Witch Doctor's gonna go down as well. Witch Doctor's switching target, but no, Windrunner finishes him off. And Nakes, yeah, I mean, he's right clicking. What the hell? Oh, he gets tower. Oh no, that's his heart. I thought he was getting life leech from the attacking the buildings. And there's the forfeit. And here comes the Doom. Doom getting shackled so hard. And yeah, just look at this Nake's right clicking. It's like it's not even doing anything. All he has to do. Oh, and he actually, Sexy Bamboo unfortunately dies. Sexy Bamboo saying, "Why me?" Thinking that the game was over because everyone forfeited as instead. And
God, yeah.
The snakes.
All right, let's do the in-game analysis.
No.
Yeah, everyone just kind of beast.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of cheating. I'm still looking at the replay timer, and there's still like 10 minutes left. So I'm actually curious on what they're doing afterwards.
Oh.
Wait, what happened? Everyone left, but they're still playing the game.
Yeah.
Did they not forfeit or something?
Okay, let's continue watching that.
I just want to watch and see what happens. I want to see the throne. Not throne, but kill the fountain.
That's not gonna happen.
No, next might be able to do it. You never know.
Oh, we might actually see Earthshaker doing an epic ulti. Epic ulti coming up. Wait for that thing to come up. Oh, actually, no.
Oh, Earthshaker can do it right now. Look how many creeps there are. Go, Earthshaker, go! Oh, what?
Fail, man.
Oh,
okay. So apparently, the next 10 minutes is just a stay in the in this screen for the next 10 minutes because someone forgot to exit the game.
Yeah, it's probably like either. Well, no, the referee is actually a bot, so.
Oh, okay. So I guess it auto saves replays, and it just leaves after 10 minutes, ensuring that everyone has already left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Oh.
But yeah.
I can't even unpause the game right now. But okay, so let's look at the in-game stats. So I mean, even dying 7 times, like I said, Weaver still had much. I mean, he had way more of a lead than I think he had like 50 or 60 more CS than Nakes throughout the entire game, and it still didn't matter. Like, I mean, he got the heart. Like if you turn that Radiance into something else, maybe towards either a Lincoln's or a Scott, even a Manta, then it might have been just a little bit different. Like sure, he won't be doing the burn damage, but at least he has to survive.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is his Tsukuchi and his bugs does less and less damage in the late game, so he's not really that strong anymore. And also his stack question is pretty bad as well.
Yeah, so this is Nake's pick. Really a surprise pick, and usually Nake's is picked for like a counter to like really high HP heroes, such as Centaur or well, who else has really high HP? Like maybe Necroia, Treant, or something. Yeah, actually Treant's like a perfect counter towards Treant too, because if Treant ultis, then you just rage out of the overgrowth and start right clicking him.
Yeah.
But I mean the only hero that has a really high HP on Sentinel is Doom. Well, and the Weaver too, because he has a heart, but that's not the point. And I mean I don't know. Like, do you think that Sentinel was winning at one point and he just kind of lost their window of opportunity, or do you think that Nakes just completely shut down the other team just because of the pick?
I think Sentinel. Well, first of all, I already mentioned that they might have been able to spend their money a bit wiser instead of spending it on all blink daggers. They were focused so much on trying to be mobile with the Weaver so they can like mow down the other team, but the other team was just not even afraid of them, and they were getting picked off themselves by the Tiny. So in that case, all the blink daggers was kind of rendered useless. And the other thing is, they definitely dragged out this game a bit too long. They were not being aggressive enough. There were many times where the Weaver and the Doom just kind of just falls back and just starts farming. Even the Enigma as well goes back and tries to. I think Enigma had a blink dagger. For some reason, he doesn't have it right now. But yeah.
Yeah, Enigma definitely had a blink dagger.
Yeah, definitely. Like every time the Negs pushes back, push back the wave, the Enigma will just be there to greet it. Like they're definitely not being aggressive enough. They're waiting for each person's blink dagger. So they're like, Enigma has a dagger. Okay, cool. And now Doom is like, oh, give me like 10 minutes to get my give me 10 minutes to get my Shivas. And then Urchin goes like, okay, give me 10 minutes to get my blink dagger. And then after that, it's like, give me like 10 minutes to farm my heart, please. And then they go, and then it's like eventually they just kind of lost because it was way too late.
Yeah, I can totally relate to that. I mean, that happens a lot in DC and houses, especially you really do want to wait, but the thing is, if you wait, then someone else at the same time will want the next big item. So, kind of eventually make up your mind. That's where captain comes in. So 16 Bamboo, awesome picking, awesome. Probably did an excellent job captaining this team, just letting the Knicks farm up, getting a 4-man gank off, like as you stated earlier. So this has been the semifinal, and I believe Lumi casted this game live on Ian's channel. So if you want to hear his version, then go to that. And also being casted by Nebula, and hopefully my commentary will come out excuse me, before his, so you can watch, so you can, well, actually, if you get on DC, you already know who won the tournament. It's been pretty spoiled. But, in case you don't, then yeah, wait for Nebula, to cast the final, which is, I believe, do you remember the team? It's DC versus what?
I don't know. I haven't been following.
I think Hani was in it, so look out for that, like, MYM Hani. Really old school player. But, yeah, so anything else to add?
No, not really. Just, thanks for giving me this replay to watch.
No problem. Alright, so this has been Hobbs, Sienna, and Doc signing off. See ya.
Good night, guys.
Dude, you guys can jump. Look at that. That's so baller. You guys want to see a trick? Watch, I'm going to jump over Storm. Oh!
Oh. Pass it back.
Pass it. Oh, just go forward. Go. Oh, dude, we got this. I'm gonna.
Pass.
Oh shit! Cross it.
You got it.
Shoot it. What are you doing? Why are you jumping?
Shoot, damn it! I pressed motherfucking VX. It didn't work.